There is horror this night at Collinwood, but it is a hidden horror. For Julia knows that Barnabas is missing, but she does not know that he is walled up in the basement of the Trask Funeral Chapel, a victim of Lamar Trask. Meanwhile, Gerard has discovered that the notes received by Daphne and Quentin and all the mysterious manifestations of the ghost of Joanna Mills came from a very earthly source, Samantha Collins, and he has hit upon a plan to prove the charge that Quentin is trafficking with the dead. This night, Daphne goes to the oak tree with a letter from Quentin, begging Joanna to stop her reign of terror.
I'll take that note, Miss Herridge. Never!
You've no right to that. It's mine.
Joanna, is that your name now, my dear?
Give it to me, Mr.
Now listen to me. In due time, you will be called back to testify again at the witchcraft trial. Before that, I trust that you will be enlightened enough to tell the truth, because I will be there to tell them that you brought this note to the tree.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And that it contains an effort by Quentin Collins to contact his dead mistress.
That's not true.
Because this is their trysting place. Their shame was so great they could not meet publicly. They had to leave messages in this tree.
You've no right to do
now, my
this.
dear, renounce the warlock and his evil ways. Go back to Collinwood. Ponder the sad direction your life has taken. It is not too late to recant and testify against Quentin Collins.
I would never do that.
You will, my dear. You will, whether by your choice or not. Now leave, before I turn you over to the authorities.
I don't know where to look now.
I am responsible for the trouble Barnabas is going through.
How are you responsible?
At least when he was still under the curse, he wasn't vulnerable. At least then he couldn't die, as a man dies.
But he would be dead now if it weren't for your removing the curse. Gerard would have found him in his coffin and destroyed him there. You know that.
And I gave him hope. I let him see the sun again. Oh, Julia, if you could have seen his face yesterday.
I did.
And his eyes. I should have known that Judah wouldn't let me keep him. Yes, you know of Judah Zachary and his powers. Barnabas told me of you and Letitia in that tomb, trying to unite the head and body.
How do you know Judah Zachary?
I have known him a very long time. I met him in my village near Bedford. I was young, trusting, innocent. That appealed to him. I came under his power, and he made me a member of his coven. And then he showed me how to have power over others. It all happened so long ago, in 1692.
1692? Wasn't that the year of his trial?
Yes, he was tried for witchcraft, found guilty and beheaded. And it was my testimony that convicted him.
And you must be Miranda, the woman the newspapers wrote so much about.
Yes. Yes, I was Miranda. The woman that Judah Zachary loved. I grew to hate. I can still remember the look on his face when he vowed vengeance on us all. On me. And on all the families of the judges. One of the judges was a Collins.
Yes, I know. Amadeus Collins.
And so with Barnabas. Judas has succeeded in ending 2 old scores. If he has killed him, he has not only killed a Collins, but the man I love.
Judah Zachary was destroyed. Barnabas and I both saw his body.
But he has possessed the body of someone else. I thought it was Quentin. I wanted Quentin to be beheaded.
No, it was not Quentin.
I know that. Barnabas was going to testify at Quentin's trial for him. If Judah were Quentin, he would do nothing to Barnabas until after the testimony.
Judah is possessing anyone. It must be Gerard.
Yes, I suspected him. Because he called me Miranda. But he convinced me that it was an accident. Fool I was, of course. Gerard was here at Collinwood when I had the vision. I saw Amadeus Collins, as he was in 1692 at the trial. I thought that I had brought him back. But no. It was Gerard that made me have that vision. And it was Gerard who placed Quentin's face in the flames when I summoned him, whose body Judah was possessing. Judah has some plan for me, and he is waiting to carry it out. Judah is Gerard.
Isn't there some way you can use your powers to find out where Barnabas is?
I have no powers as a clairvoyant, none at all.
But Barnabas is still alive. I know that.
If he is, it's because he enjoys his agony too much to kill him.
I will talk to Letitia. She has second sight. Perhaps she can find out where he is, yes.
Well, my dear, did you place the letter where Joanna could find it?
No more games, Gerard.
What do you mean?
I know you sent your friend Trask there.
Trask was there?
Yes, he was there, and he has the note now, so if that was your plan, it succeeded.
My plan is
Yes, your plan. You were the only one who knew that Quentin was going to write that note and that I was going to take it to the tree. You were the only one, Gerard. And that means that you are the enemy. I know that now. And tomorrow Quentin will know it too.
I had to see you. You shouldn't have come. I know. But you must see this note. It is positive proof that Quentin Collins is in touch with the dead. I must get it to Dawson as soon as possible.
I advise you to take this back to the tree.
Why?
This is evidence that Quentin Collins is trying to communicate with the dead. But isn't it more preferable that he be proven successful?
I mean, you really think that the spirit of Joanna Mills will come to the tree?
More than once. Twice, in fact. The first time, she will come to receive the letter. The second time will be her reply. But we must give her time. So I should say about an hour. And then we'll meet just before 12 o'clock by the oak tree. We'll hide somewhere. And I guarantee she will reply.
I can't believe in such things.
Trask, this is our only chance. Now, my friend, think of the great commotion you will have in court when you bring a letter from a deadwood. Give it to Dawson. A letter that says it is addressed to Quentin Collins in response to one of his.
Why, the judges would have to declare him guilty immediately. I'll take the letter back to the tree. Gerard, despite your reluctance to come out into the open in the case against Quentin, there is no need for me to say that you have given invaluable service to the cause of righteousness.
We are alone.
I'm aware of that.
Well, come to me then.
No.
see you are still thinking.
No, remembering.
Remembering the day that Quentin came home? The day that you came to Collinwood and said we would continue?
Yes, and you refused.
You would have been far happier if you just remembered the days before he returned.
Remembering how cold you were for those last 2 months.
I will never be that way again.
I can't believe you, Gerard.
I promise, never.
How easily you say that. Do you think 1 hour can make somebody forget everything?
When that hour is as important to us. Yes? Remember, Samantha, the last hour. We found out a great deal about one another. More than we ever knew before. I see that you are as clever as I am, and just as unscrupulous. Sheer brilliance, genius. For what you tried to do, trying to force Daphne out of the house with those letters from Joanna.
I wish she were away from this house now. I don't like the way you looked at her at luncheon.
It was merely a friendly look.
It was not a look of friendship. It was a look of a man and a woman.
Oh, I desire women who are jealous.
Gerard, I try to fight you, I do. When I'm not with you, I think what a mistake it is for us to be together again.
But when we're together, you forget.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Come, my dear. It is time to go to work.
What do you mean?
I want you to put on that cape
Joanna's cape?
and go to the place where Joanna and Quentin meet.
The oak tree.
Yes. Trask will have a note there. I want you to get the note and bring it back here.
Why do you want me to do this?
To destroy Quentin. Yes. I want to make it look as though he were working for the spirit world. And you, my dear, will become Joanna's ghost. Oh, not just once, but twice. You will go to the tree, get the note, bring it back here, and in her handwriting that you so well write, I want you to write the answer to Quentin's note. Then go back to the tree. Lamar and I will wait for you, hidden in a tree near Clover.
It's too dangerous. What if Lamar Trask should recognize me? I won't do it, Gerard. I just won't do it.
You will, my dear.
There's no fighting you, is there? I will be your ghost tonight. I will be your ghost twice. Take care how you look at Daphne. I don't want to have any doubts about you.
I'm sure she has enough doubts for the both of you. Yes. Daphne has doubts about me. Well, that will soon change. Oh, dream, Daphne. Dream. The dreams that you will forget. The dreams that wipe out all doubts. Oh, Daphne, think of me now. Dream. Things are going to change. Your feelings for me will change a great, great deal. Now sleep. Sleep, Daphne. Daphne.
for you.
Darling, I couldn't help it.
The most important thing is that you've come to me.
I know. Oh, don't be angry, Gerard.
You said that you loved me.
I do.
And yet you've let everything interfere with it.
Oh, I couldn't help it, Gerard. I was longer in the village than I expected. But all the way back in the carriage, all I could think of was you. And how empty my life had been before I met you. How very empty. Don't ever leave me, Gerard.
Daphne. Daphne. I will never leave you. I swear to it. You know how much my love has changed? Are you aware? The love that you found hard to recognize at first. Are you aware? Oh, Daphne, you hold me now. It's the only thing in the world I ever wanted. Please, stay with me always.
I must have had the dream again. But why can't I remember it? Oh, God, what's happening to me?
You look as though you had a nice nap.
Yes.
Did you rest well? I was thinking of you earlier. Perhaps it would be best if you went to Desmond and told him to get prepared for what Trask is going to bring into court with you.
Yes, I think you're right, Gerard. I'll go to Desmond first thing in the morning before he goes to court.
And if you like, I'll be happy to take you there.
How very strange you are. I owe you an apology, I think, for doubting you so. Of course you're right. Someone must have overheard us in the jail.
You believe me now?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel differently, that's all.
Daphne, I realize how difficult it's become for you. So very difficult. And Quentin asked me to look after you, and I swore I would. If there was something that I could do to comfort you.
Oh, Gerard. I don't know why.
I do. You just need a shoulder to rest your head on.
Yes, I do.
Letitia saw nothing. She cannot see where Barnabas is. It's as if her powers had deserted her.
I must go to Gerard.
No, he thinks you're Miranda.
But he still thinks I don't know he is Judah Zachary. He was in love with me once. Very deeply in love. A long time ago. I wonder if any love still exists beneath that hatred. I wonder if I might find that love again if I tried.
The note is gone. I find it difficult to believe that the spirit took him, but I placed it there myself.
You're so nervous, I wouldn't imagine any spirit would come around here.
What makes you think the spirit will come at midnight?
There's only one thing I know, Trask. And that is if we stand here talking, no spirit will ever come around.
believe it if I hadn't seen it myself. A spirit, moving as if on the wind. Well, wait until the judges hear of this. Quentin Collins. Listen to this. Dearest Quentin, why do I still call you that? For you write in a way I do not understand. What have I done wrong for you to accuse me so? Is the madness between us to start again? Joanna. Well, there's no doubt about it now. Quentin Collins is going to be beheaded.
Oh, how beautiful it all was. How really beautiful. To see the expression on his face. She moves like the wind.
What are you talking about, Gerard?
Your performance, my dear, was absolutely brilliant with the letter.
Gerard,
Well, now, my dear, don't be so modest.
listen to me. I wasn't the one you saw. I went to the oak tree, yes, but there wasn't a letter there. I couldn't write an answer. I looked everywhere for you. I didn't know what to do.
I saw an image.
It wasn't I.
And it must have...
Joanna Mills has come